Once upon a time, there was a young man named Jack, who was always on the lookout for the next big thing. He loved to take risks and make investments that could potentially change his life. One day, while scrolling through his social media feed, he stumbled upon an article about cryptocurrency. Jack was intrigued and decided to do some research on his own. He spent hours reading about Bitcoin, the first and most popular cryptocurrency. The idea of a decentralized and digital form of currency fascinated him, and he started to dream about all the possibilities that Bitcoin could bring. Without much hesitation, he decided to invest some of his savings into Bitcoin, hoping to make a quick profit. The first few days were exciting for Jack, as the price of Bitcoin seemed to be skyrocketing. He was overjoyed to see his investment grow quickly, but soon the price of Bitcoin began to fluctuate rapidly. Jack couldn't understand why the price kept changing so much and started to worry that he might lose his money. That's when Jack turned to his friend Tom, who had introduced him to Bitcoin in the first place. Tom was an expert on all things cryptocurrency, and Jack trusted him to give him the right advice. When Jack asked Tom why the price of Bitcoin was so unstable, Tom smiled and said, "In the short term, we're going to see a lot more volatility, but over the long term, I think it will stabilize and you'll start to see it being used more as a store of value." Tom also mentioned a quote from Brian Armstrong, the CEO of Coinbase, who said, "In the short term, we're going to see a lot more volatility, but over the long term, I think it will stabilize and you'll start to see it being used more as a store of value." This helped Jack understand that the short-term fluctuations in price were just part of the natural process of discovering the true value of Bitcoin, and that over time, it would become more stable and widely accepted as a store of value. With Tom's guidance and the wisdom of Brian Armstrong, Jack learned an important lesson about investing in cryptocurrency, that it was important to focus on the long-term potential of an asset and not get too caught up in short-term fluctuations. And with Tom's help, Jack was able to successfully navigate the volatile world of cryptocurrency and make smart investment decisions.